What's going on, YouTube? Mr. Wheels here, once again, bringing you another episode of Sports Talk. And I don't think anybody could have predicted that the New York Rangers were going to be down 3-9 to the LA Kings before the Stanley Cup Final started. It's really shocking to me, considering the way that New York started this series in the first 2 games, coming out, grabbing the lead, and then just not showing up in Game 3 and doing the woe is me and letting the LA Kings know that they're frustrated. It's one thing that, a lot of teams in the NHL do it, but when you're in the Stanley Cup Final, you can't get frustrated, and that's what's happened to the New York Rangers. It's frustrating to me, even though I'm a Kings fan, because I want to see the Kings win the Cup, because I wanted to see a closer series as well. And hats off to the LA Kings for overcoming 2-goal leads in the first 2 games of the series. But in Game 2, they came back from being down 2 goals twice. That's a credit to their resiliency. But what's disappointing and shocking to me is that Henrik Lundqvist has not been the factor that I thought he would be in the favor of the New York Rangers. I'm not saying that every goal he's let in has been his fault, but Jonathan Quick hasn't played spectacular either. He did in Game 3, but there was 2 other games before that, and I just thought that Lundqvist was gonna match Quick's effort, and I don't know whether he really has, because he's let in more goals. Now, there has been some questionable goals. Dwight King had one in Game 2. There was that, and then in Game 3 there was a lot of the referees, instead of putting the whistles away, it was like they permanently had them in their mouths, or maybe up their asses. I don't know, but it seemed like every time you turned around, there was penalties, and I think the penalties were called equally to both sides. But it's a Stanley Cup Final, and I'm just really shocked that LA is up 3-9. I mean, it's going to be great if they win. I would love to see that, but New York, it's been 20 years since they made the Cup Final, and I would like to see this series go at least 6 games. And if you feel the same way, if you're a New York fan, like this video for hoping that the Rangers are able to come back a little bit and make a series out of this. And I'd hope that you would subscribe to me. I'd really appreciate the support. Follow me on Twitter at Sledgehead86 and like my Facebook page, Mr. Wheels 86. I'm going to have a series recap video once there is a Stanley Cup winner. I just wanted to do a recap up to this point, because I didn't expect it to be a 3-0 series lead for the Kings. Hats off to them. They've had 3 grueling Game 7s before this, and maybe they just want to get the Stanley Cup Final over with. But it's like New York's got to really do something to change their fortunes. And I would like, at the very least, I want to see New York win 1 game so that LA can hopefully win the Cup on home ice. Again, as always, guys, please like this video, subscribe, like my Facebook page, and I will see you in the next video.